5 wrestlers that have never been in 2K but would be a very cool addition to the series. So we got Marty Jannetty, Kamala, One Man Gang, King Kong Bundy, and the Dynamite Kid. So we'll start with Marty Jannetty, and reason for him would be to make the rockers in the game, because you got Shawn Michaels, so you get Marty Jannetty, and you can get that tag team done. So that's one that would be a great addition to the 2K. He's never been in a 2K game, and be great to see him in WWE2K at some point, whether it be 26, 27, whatever. But they have Shawn, so they got to sign Marty. Same reason for Dynamite Kid. They have Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. So they could get the British Bulldogs and the Rockers in the game if they added those two. Dynamite's never been in, and British Bulldogs pretty much, I think, always in. I'm trying to think if he's missed any. He's been in a lot of them. So there's 2 tag teams that could be out of the game if they could just get the other halves. Then you got the One Man Gang there. He would be a great addition because he's never been in the 2K games, and you could also you get him. You got Akeem as well, so you get him in the game and team him up with the Big Boss Man. So you have their tag team, the Twin Towers. Although Boss Man's not in 2K25, but he's been in many of them. And then you would want to add Kamala, who's never been in the game. Great legend from the past. That would be a great addition to the WWE 2K series. So I'd like to see him in the game as well someday. And then last one, King Kong Bundy. I'd like to see him in the game and bring back Big John Studd. Big John Studd was in 2K14. It's the only one he was ever in, though. But it'd be great to get Studd back in there and get the first time ever get King Kong Bundy into the game. And this way you could have their famous tag team of Bundy and Studd, which they didn't have a name, but they just call them Bundy and Studd. But they were a great tag team in the mid '80s. So it would be cool to see those two in the tag team in the game. Of course, I got the creations. So until then, you have the creations. But these 5 would be great additions to WWE 2K. Whatever year they come in, hopefully they'll get them in there eventually. But I'd like to see more legends from the World Wrestling Federation '80s, early '90s. But here's 5. I'll have to think of more, but these are 5 I definitely want to see. Although I should do one of these with tag teams as well, because there's some tag teams I'd like to add in there. But I mean, just 2 of them here, the Rockers and the British Bulldogs. But One Man Gang, of course, he used to fight Hogan for the belt in the '80s, and he was in World Class Championship Wrestling, and he was one of the great bad guys of all time. And Kamala, of course, too, in the '80s, another of Hulk Hogan's nemesis. He fought the Undertaker early in his career, and King Kong Bundy also fought the Undertaker early in his career. Again, if you get the British Bulldogs, they have the Hart Foundation is in there every year, so you have that great rivalry. So that there's a lot you could do with these 5 if they could be added into WWE 2K series at some point. Maybe 2K26, 2K27. I don't know, but hopefully one day. But yeah, let me know what you think. What wrestlers you'd like to see added to the game. I'll have to think of more and do some more videos with some more suggestions. But this is a good 5 that I'd like to see. So I'm always trying to think of legends that could be added to the game, because the current roster they cover pretty good, but there's so many wrestlers from the past who've never been in 2K that it'd be great to be included in the series. So there it is. One Man Gang, Kamala, King Kong Bundy, Marty Jannetty, and Dynamite Kid. Hopefully we'll see them at some point.